All right, so guys, get this. Goalies definitely have the most difficult job in sports. As anyone who's ever watched playoff hockey knows, teams' cup hopes live and die on their goaltending. You get this guy in your net, you win a series.
It's fought off by Shesterkin, he's got it.
You get this guy in your net, you probably lose a series.
Oh, did the Rangers ever need that?
Even on the losing end, you can get your team to a Game 7 almost completely on the back of goaltending. The Isles have a shot against the Canes, even with the loss in Game 1, largely in part to having Ilya Sorokin, the man who will very likely come in second to Linus Ullmark in the Vezina race. Ditto with the Lightning, where Vasilevsky, he'll always be considered an X factor in a series. But the thing is, the margins between being a hero or a zero are razor thin. Just ask Alex Lyon. Making his first career playoff start after helping the Panthers even get into the playoffs with a hot run of form at the end of the season, Lyon found out just how unforgiving playoff hockey is. Despite making not one,
And a beautiful stop.
not two,
And another stop by Lyon.
but 3 2-on-1 saves,
Cross ice and a beautiful glove save by Lyon.
Lyon had a night you could label as rough pretty easily, all because of just 2 moments. With the Bruins already up a goal, Marchand, he shoots a pretty weak wrister on net. It somehow squeaks right past his glove. Ray described that play best.
It's a shot he's going to stop 99 times out of 100. There's the 100.
Despite the highlight reel saves, that was 2 goals on 10 shots, and it only got worse. On the Bruins' third goal, you could probably just say Buddy had some bad luck. After making the initial save, the puck lands on top of Lyon's pad, and DeBrusk just pokes it in for a goal that doesn't get a whole lot more opportune for him, and unlucky for Lyon. Throw in that this goal from Hathaway was originally ruled to be a good goal until a coach's review revealed it was clearly not, and you can see how Lyon got a lesson on the day. That lesson being, the pressure on a goalie is insane. With that, I gotta ask, guys, is being a goalie the toughest job in all of sports?
Yeah, of course. It's just like, again, you can get absolutely sewered. You feel so responsible for all of your losses because a lot of time you are. Like, I'm not even trying to take a shot at goalies here. It's genuinely just a thing where, like, okay, yeah, if you end up being the person that allows a terrible goal, like, it's probably your fault you lost. So, like, there's not really, because I always joke that goaltending, whatever, it doesn't matter because most of the goalies are pretty similar skill level. It absolutely,
which isn't true, but they're not all similar skill level, but I know you say that.
No, I mean, like, you get a top 3 to 4 goalies, and then there's we were talking to another guy tonight at an event that basically said the same thing, where he's like, yeah, top 3 to 4 goalies, and you probably got 40 guys that can do a pretty similar job.
Okay, I agree with that more.
And then there's like, and then below that, there's like some terrible goalies that somehow squeak their way into starter spots sometimes.
But then they can turn it around and then the next season be like a genuine favorite for a Vezina.
Guy's just taking a shot at.
I don't think Ullmark's Taylor, but I watched the Sabres enough. I remember his existence, and it wasn't that.
We were talking about this tonight, too. Circumstance matters for all these guys, where Ullmark in Buffalo, like you said, definitely not a Vezina candidate, goes to Boston, Vezina candidate, and then you have Georgiev sitting behind Lundqvist and Shesterkin and these Ranger greats, and then comes to Colorado, has the career year after they let Darcy Kemper go, who didn't have a great year in Washington because he's playing on a completely different team. Like, it's so circumstantial.
And, like, where was the person that was in the offseason just like, yeah, well, Linus Ullmark coming in there, he's going to absolutely take the job from Jeremy Swayman. He's going to be the best goalie in the league. Just standard stuff. Like, not a single person predicted that.
And what about the guy that said Jack Campbell is going to get benched and Stuart Skinner is going to be the Oilers' best goalie this season despite making no money at all?
And who was the guy that said that Matt Murray was going to get injured a whole bunch and not be that good?
We're all trying to find the guy who did this.
Who said that? Nobody said that.
Nobody
right?
said
okay,
that.
yeah,
Nobody said
Nobody
that.
said
a few people might have said that. I don't know if they're in this room, but they probably exist. But yeah, that you got to feel tough for goalies. You make one mistake and everyone hates you.
But make a couple saves in the next game. Everybody loves you, so you live by the sword and you die by the sword.
It's definitely not the toughest job in sports either.
It's not? Then what is then?
I think golf is the toughest because
all right, that's enough.
Not only are you
Get a grip.
not only are you
Get a
playing
new
against
grip.
each other,